Coming up in sports, Ella Grogan explains what's on the line for our basketball teams, upcoming games, and some impressive scores. Ella?
Thanks, Alyssa. Yes, we have some exciting things coming up. But first, let's talk about some honors some of our very own basketball players received just last week. Congratulations to Jalen Slauson for being named the SoCon Player of the Year. He averaged 15.7 points per game, 3.4 assists, and 7.8 rebounds. Slauson wasn't the only player recognized. His teammate Mike Bothwell was named SoCon First Team All-Conference, and Ben Vanderwall landed on the SoCon All-Freshman team. Huge congratulations to these talented players. March is finally here, and our basketball teams are gearing up for all the madness to happen in Asheville. For our men's team, Furman clinched the 1 seed, something they have not done since the early 90s. As you can see, the 1 seed puts Furman on the other side of the bracket from Samford and UNCG, the 2 and 3 seed. This grants Furman the easiest road to the championship. Furman will play on Saturday at noon against the winner of Citadel versus Mercer game. Furman has to win 3 games in a row to go dancing in the NCAA tournament. Be sure to tune in or travel to the games if you are in need of spring break plans. Next, let's talk about our ladies. There are also 2 standout players from the regular season. On the women's side, Grace Van Rye made second team with 13.2 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and shot 51% from the field, putting her in the top 10 in the league in all 3 of these categories. Her teammate freshman Jalen Acker was honored with making the all-freshman team as well. Very exciting honors for these women. Looking forward to the SoCon tournament. For our women, Furman is sitting at the 7th seed with a tough matchup against the 2 seed Chattanooga. Tip-off is Thursday at 3:30 p.m. If the Dins can outlast the Mocs, they will face the winner of ETSU versus Samford. The story of the tournament is to win 3 games in a row. Anyone can come out on top. Let's hope the Dins get hot and shock the league. Track had a huge weekend at the SoCon Championship this past weekend. We have a few wins we wanted to share with you. On the first day, the women's DMR team took the gold and beat their record with a time of 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Senior Abigail Robertson claimed first place in her 3,000-meter race with a time of 9 minutes and 26 seconds. On the men's side, Carson Williams also took first place for the 3,000-meter, posting a time of 8 minutes and 22 seconds. This is his second consecutive title grab as a sophomore. His teammate was not far behind him, taking third place with a time of 8 minutes and 26 seconds. Finally, the men's DMR team claimed the title with a time of 9 minutes and 56 seconds. Congratulations on a great day 1. Day 2 had just as much excitement, as Dylan Shoebury had a SoCon meet record in the men's 5,000 meter with a time of 13 minutes and 54 seconds, with his teammates following right behind him, Adam Bosler, who finished second with a time of 14 minutes and 15 seconds. After his big day the day before, Carson Williams got the gold in the men's with a time of 4 minutes and 5 seconds. On the ladies' side, Megan Marvin won the women's 800 meter for the 3rd consecutive season, and Abigail Robertson took the title of the 5,000 meter. Congratulations to our incredible track team. Join us in wishing a huge congratulations to our incredible athletics for an amazing weekend. Let's take a look at last week's scores for softball. The Paladins are on a 3-game drought after losing to Mississippi State 6-5, Louisiana Tech 3-7, and Mississippi State again 0-4. We'll see how Furman responds next week. Moving over to women's tennis, Furman lost to Tulsa 1-4 and Yale to 1-4. For the men, the Dins fell to Georgia Southern 1-4 and Gardner-Webb 1-6. While many of us are going home for spring break, our men's tennis team is traveling on a Texas tour to face Baylor on Sunday at 7. After that, Furman meets the University of Texas San Antonio on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Our women's team is traveling on to California to face Cal State on Monday at 5 p.m. After that, Furman takes on San Diego State for a Wednesday game at 5 p.m. Our softball team will regroup at the Campbell Invitational from March 2nd through March 5th. If you are in the area, go out and support these teams. Lots of exciting things to update you on when we return from spring break, so be sure to tune in. With Nightly News Sports, I'm Ella Grogan. Back to you, Alyssa.
Thanks, Ella. Now let's see how some of you are getting in a relaxing mood. Paladin Peer Support, a group for students who need to talk to someone, helped you get in the relaxing mood for spring break after your full week of midterms. If you need to get in contact with Paladin Peer Support, email them at ppsfurman@gmail.com or DM them on their Instagram. That's all we have for you tonight. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Nightly News. I am your host, Alyssa Hildenbrandt. Have a safe spring break, and we will see you when we get back.